Jose Clemente Orozco is the eldest prominent Mexican painter in a group of Mexican artists determined to base their art on the indigenous history and culture existing in Mexico before the arrival of the Europeans. The movement these artists formed was part of the idealistic rethinking of society that occurred in conjunction with the Mexican Revolution of 1910 and 20, and the lingering political turmoil that would happen following that revolution throughout the 1920s. Now, they will use murals as their primary form of basically visual propaganda, although it's not coming from a governmental level. They do this because of its association with indigenous groups, including the culture of Teotihuacan, the Mayans, the Aztec, who all had long-standing histories of mural creation. Now, he will create the epic of American civilization, and within it, the Hispano-America, which we see as panel 16 in this much larger piece. And what we see is your common Mexican peasant farmer. He's come back from the revolution, this idea of the common man playing such an important role in a major social revolution. We commonly see that. He's almost taking on a Washingtonian pose here, Washingtonian pose or image or idea, where we have the farmer soldier. And it actually goes back before Washington. It goes back to the Romans. But he's surrounded by those things that hold him back, by money-grubbing bankers with their giant piles of money, by cannons pointed at him, great generals who want to take power, ready to stab him. We see foreign powers and mysterious industrialists. We see buildings collapsing, of course, the revolution taking place. We see other figures who seem to be giving us a sense of people stuck in a specific position, academics not really helping with the revolution. So he's trying to give us a sense of the role of this very simple peasant farmer in the revolution. And he's also trying to give us a sense of all of the things that would have been trying to hold them back and would still be holding them back in the 1930s because, of course, we've entered into the Great Depression. And so one of the great ideas of recessions and depressions tends to be people taking advantage of the lower classes. And we see that again here, this idea that somehow, no matter what role this soldier farmer is going to play, he's going to come across forces that are far larger than him and impossible to throw off because he will eventually simply be overwhelmed, if not for major social change.